Well, welcome back to another Dynodaze video, a Cosmic Grey EP3 in the house. Now, we've seen this one before, but since then, it's K24 franked. So, it's already got a tunable ECU in there. It's got some modifications that we'll run through at the end. But yeah, here we go. Stick it on the dyno and get tuning. What a car this is. It's lovely, isn't it?
It is lovely, yeah.
It's got a nice bit of cage in it.
We bought this car before. It didn't have, so it had some good, decent exhaust mods, but no real decent intake stuff originally. I think we were on 226 last time.
That's right, yeah.
It had a bottom end failure, track car, obviously, so it's living its life on the limiter. Had a bottom end failure, so it's gone K24 frank, which seems to be the most popular way to go nowadays.
Certainly what I will be doing.
Yeah, so he's gone K24 frank. The problem with this car is I would say he's let himself down, because that's probably unfair. But
you let yourself down.
You let yourself down. But yeah, he basically hasn't changed any of the intake side of mods. So we've had a bit of a discussion about that this morning. The problem is, for me, there's always a massive amount of scope in this car now. It can make some real power. So I always struggle with...
You feel disappointed?
I feel disappointed, yeah, where it hasn't made what you think it should make. It's not made what it shouldn't make because it hasn't got the mods, but it hasn't lived up to its potential is what I'm trying to explain, I suppose. So, yeah. So he's on a stock inlet manifold, which is never going to go well. 230 brake horsepower, that's maxed out on a K20. So a K24, it's always going to be, it's not going to be the problem. It's on a stock throttle body. It's on a K&N small induction kit, 2.5-inch induction kit. So again, that's not the best induction kit. He has got a 4-to-1 manifold on there, and he has got Tegiwa 70mm on it. So whilst they're okay, I think where I've gone with him, and I've suggested that, like I did on my own personal EP3, I would modify the manifold to a 3-inch collector. I would then put a 3-inch V-band on the Tegiwa 70mm, getting rid of the 2.25-inch collector part of it and eliminating that and making that a true 3-inch for that, and then going to a 275, which will flow what he needs it to do here. I'd definitely be putting an Ultra Series on it. I'd definitely be putting a throttle body on it. I'd definitely putting a decent 3.5-inch induction kit on it. And I says to him, I think we can make some real good power.
Yeah.
I think for a minimum amount of spend, really, maybe around the sort of 1,500 quid mark, which I know is a lot of money, but I feel like this is well worth it because it'll unlock the potential of the rest of the engine. We finished on 235 today. which I'm not surprised about at all with the mods that it's got. I think that with those mods that we've just talked about, I think this car's got 260 in it.
Sweet.
Which I think would, will really make a big difference.
He's going to go away. He's going to play with it. He's going to see if he wants more power, he'll be back. He's got peak power earlier. He's made a bit more torque. I think he's.
We made about 30 brake, didn't we?
Yeah.
In the mid range. So don't get me wrong. This is a positive improvement. It's just that I'd like to have seen that straight up to the end and make a load of power, which it hasn't done. We made peak power about 7.3, didn't we?
Yeah.
But again, that's down to restriction. It didn't lose a massive amount of power tailed off to the top end. Rev to 8 because no point in revving anymore. But we saw that even with Rex's car, didn't we?
Yeah.
When he had an inlet manifold, he had a good induction kit. He had this exhaust setup, and we did.
He ended up going for solid fab, didn't he?
Yeah, we finished on 250, didn't we? I think we finished on, and then he went to solid fab, didn't he? And had the big bore manifold with the big bore exhaust. And we made about another 15 brake horsepower, didn't we?
Great car, Rex.
So it's well worth it. I think it's got a 260, 265 in this car. So
fantastic.
Yeah, should we have a look at that graph?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, say it with me, lads. Red line is as she came in. Blue line is as she leaves. I've highlighted peak powers and peak torque there for you, as you can see. Finishing on 235, 203 at the wheels. Another fantastic car. Cosmic Grey. You guys know that this is my favourite colour EP3. It looks the part. It's got a wicked cage in it. It's an absolutely beautiful car. Really looking forward to hear some feedback. And yeah, wicked. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video, guys. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. Code word K24 if you want to be peak YouTube Dynodaze fan. K24 Rex. We'll see you all in a bit.
And I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.